Everyone, it's Dyanne here from Decoeasy. Janny and I are super happy that you stopped by our channel to watch. If you want to see our next daily DIY, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, Dyanne here. Are you ready for a new DIY today? Because I'm going to craft with wood and paint. I want to make something for the Easter season, and therefore I want to use this cutting board, which was several euros from a garden center, and I believe I bought it last fall season, but I didn't do anything with it yet. So I wanted to make some sort of sign box crate idea. This will be the base, and I also need paint stir sticks. These are the straight shaped ones. I also have short ones and small long ones with here some sort of grip pattern. I don't know which ones I want to use for this DIY. And of course you also need my best friend, the glue gun here. And I'm going to paint everything in this, just basically regularly white paint from Hornbach. So for painting I also need a brush. I use, as you can see here, the same brush for this white paint every time because it simply works fine, and this paint is a little bit hard to wash off, especially when you're having it while you're crafting and you're laying the brush away in between the crafting times. So that's what we're going to do today. Are you ready? Let's start crafting. Okay, the can of paint is open. I reopened it several times, as you can see. This paint is really good. It's water-based paint, and you also only need one layer most of the time. First, let me start here inside the circle, because that is the hardest part for me to reach. So I'm first doing that before I continue to paint the other part of this board. While the cutting board is drying, I'm going to measure how wide it is because I want to make some sort of box crate idea in front of it with, I would say clothespins, paint stir sticks. So I hope I can see it if I do it like this. Let's say that it's exactly 20 centimeters wide. So I can calculate how much wood I need to make a box. Okay, so I need paint stir sticks that are 20 centimeters wide or long, which is right here. Now I need to make it completely straight. Like so. I'm going to use my figure saw for this job, this one here, but I have the saw on a different place where there is no power access for the camera, so I'll be back when everything is done. Here it is. This one should be as wide as the cutting board, and it is, so that is good news. I'm going to make exactly the same one just by doing the same way. 2 sticks of exactly the same length. Ready to be painted. I'm also going to make these white. The cutting board is dry. The coverage isn't completely white. As you can see, you see still some patterns of the wood, but for me that is okay because it gives already a worn whitewash look. So this is perfect. Okay, time to paint, but before that, some of your followers recently gave us a tip. If you're painting multiple smaller objects that you want to dry with a hairdryer or blow dryer, for example, then put them together upon tape, just like so, because when you're going to blow dry it, they won't blow away. You can easily even hold the tape if you want to, or like so, put the tape to the board or the placemat that you're working on. Just an idea. Well, the tip was a good idea. Now I can easily just use the blow dryer. Gently blow until the paint is dry. The paint is dry, but I wanted to show you how good this tip works if I'm using the blow dryer on the highest air stance. As you saw, they might flow a little bit, but they're not going to flow away. So that is a good advice if you need it by yourself. Now don't forget to paint the sides as well. Forgot to do that on the first step. 9 out of 10 times I paint the sides first. Now I forgot it, but not a big deal, just overdo it right now. I need some more parts for the fence, so I thought by just sewing these off here before the grip starts, because I think that looks most like a fence if you have straight parts. However, this side could be cute too, but I don't think that is what we want for this DIY. But I might reuse them later, I don't know. I'm doing the same trick for the next few stakes. Just put everything together upon the tape. Oh, don't have to put it so close to the edge, because otherwise I'll be painting the table. And put it back to the table again. Now we can just start painting. And once again, blow dry here. Look how good it works, the tape. Really nothing happens if you tape it, and I just put it on the maximum stance. Okay, it's glue gun time. I used the old cutting board or placemat, wherever you want to call it, because there is a measurement frame upon it, a grid. And I think I can make good use of that because I already sorted out how I wanted this thing to glue. So I have the glue gun here, it is heated, and now I'm carefully going to, well, glue this one first, I suppose, but just putting hot glue upon it. Have this part of the frame now, and the idea is, look, it can almost stand down already, that I first am going to start gluing this together, and by doing that I know that I am doing it right and that everything is as straight as possible before continuing to do this side here, because once I glue this it can stand by itself. I always find it super hard to do, but I'm carefully going to turn it around. The base is just there. Well, the gluing wasn't very neatly done, but on the other hand, it is transparent, and yeah, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, but you can do better if you want to, but I'm not gluing are good with gluing with this gun. It is a small glue gun, and it has a much smaller tip there, so it is a little harder for me to apply everything right, but I'm really happy that everything is looking neat and so on. So I'm going to fix these two here, and then we're ready to continue. It is done, the base is, ready. What I try to do is making the gluing really smooth, and therefore you just turn on the glue gun, don't press the trigger here, and gently push the tip of the glue gun into the glue. It heats up, and then you're able to, you know, some sort of like a 3D printer, smoothen it out very much. And it worked especially here in this way because that was, here it was the last part that I glued together. And now, yeah, it has a really smooth gluing angle. So I'm really happy with that. I'm going to let it cool down completely, and then I'm going to gently, finish the whole thing off. The complete rack is now dry, and I want to make here something with letters, and therefore I have this letter box here. Wooden black letters. I also have them in white. I think they were €1 or something from the Action. And I'm going to grab my glue gun to put everything into the right place. I'm not going to make it extremely neat, just a little bit shabby, crisscross everywhere. Okay, the letters are done. I'm happy with that. They have a really clean look. I recreated some sort of pasture right now with the fence and the board, and yeah, I want to fill it up with this grass, which is often being used for Easter as well. So I think I'm just going to fluff it up a little bit. Look, now it has a little bit of a stable decor idea. Just fluff it up a little bit more so that looks more natural. And then I thought it would be cute to put the sheep in. This thing is heavy, so it puts the grass down a little bit together with a small sheep. And I think that looks pretty cute. And this is the DIY. Just put some greenery together with grass to make it look more pretty and springy. And I love those two sheep in the center. So let us know what you think of this DIY by writing it down in the comment section. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Janny and I are really happy that you stopped by here on our decoeasy channel. If you want to stay tuned with what we make, then hit the subscribe and also the bell button so you get a notification when we upload something new. Thank you so much for watching, and we wish you a nice day. Bye everyone!